Have you ever noticed that every engineering office has someone everyone trusts? They're the engineer down the hall, the one who has seen hundreds of projects, the one everyone quietly asks before sealing a drawing, the one who has already made the mistakes and already learned the lessons. And then one day, they retire. Nothing unusual happened, no emergency, no crisis. But something incredibly valuable quietly walked out the door. Institutional knowledge, engineering judgment, experience that took decades to build. I'm Raymond U. Acuna, professional engineer, and this is the Public Works Edge podcast. During my nearly 50 years in public works and engineering, I've watched remarkable technologies change how we perform our work. From hand drafting, to computer-aided design, to GIS, to digital construction, and now, artificial intelligence. Every generation believes its new technology changes everything. History tells us something different. Technology changes. Professional responsibility does not. A National Society of Professional Engineers ethics opinion issued in 2024 reminds us of that enduring principle. The opinion was not simply about artificial intelligence, it was about something much larger. Responsible charge, engineering judgment, professional accountability. The board did not conclude that artificial intelligence is inherently unethical. It also did not conclude that technology can replace engineering judgment. Instead, it reaffirmed something our profession has always understood. The licensed engineer remains responsible for the work. Technology may assist. Technology may accelerate. Technology may organize information. But it cannot assume professional responsibility. That responsibility remains with the engineer, whose seal appears on the plans. For those of us in public works, this is not simply an engineering discussion. It is a public trust discussion. Every bridge we inspect, every water system we maintain, every drainage channel we improve, every roadway we design exists because people trust us to protect their safety and responsibly manage the resources placed in our care. That is why engineering judgment matters, not because technology is a threat, but because public trust is precious. As experienced engineers retire during the coming decade, our greatest challenge may not be learning artificial intelligence. Our greatest challenge may be preserving decades of engineering wisdom while preparing the next generation to carry that responsibility forward. Artificial intelligence can summarize reports. It can organize information. It can help prepare technical drafts. It can help us find patterns and examine alternatives, but it cannot inherit experience. Only people can pass that along, and only licensed professionals can accept responsibility for the engineering decisions entrusted to them. If you are an experienced engineer, become the mentor someone remembers. Share what took decades to learn. Teach the judgment behind the calculations. Explain why decisions were made, not simply what decision was made. Talk about what worked. Talk honestly about what failed. Help younger professionals understand that the most important engineering lessons are not always written in a manual. And if you are early in your career, find those mentors. Ask questions. Listen carefully. Learn while they are still sitting down the hall. Study the calculations, but also study the judgment behind them. Because one day, someone will come to your office looking for the answer. On that day, your engineering judgment, your integrity, and your commitment to the public trust will matter far more than any software ever will. That does not mean we resist new technology. It means we use it responsibly. We establish boundaries. We validate assumptions. We protect confidential information. We review the work. We remain engaged in the decisions. We keep a qualified human accountable for the final engineering judgment. That is how technology and professional responsibility should coexist. Artificial intelligence can help us carry more information, but it cannot carry the public trust for us. That responsibility remains ours. This is how we honor the professionals who taught us. This is how we strengthen the profession. This is how we prepare the next generation to protect the communities that depend on our work every day. I'm Raymond U. Acuna, PE. Thank you for joining me on the Public Works Edge podcast. Until next time, continue learning, continue mentoring, continue serving, and together, let's leave the next generation stronger than the one we inherited. Because stewardship is not something we own. It is something we faithfully pass forward.